in mountains. High in the folds of the Himalayas, far beyond where the winding trails of shepherds and traders ended, there existed a village so hidden that even maps forgot its name. The people of this village lived in harmony with the forests, rivers, and towering peaks that surrounded them, believing that the mountains themselves were their protectors. Their wooden homes were carved from ancient cedars, and their days were marked not by clocks but by the rhythm of sunrise and the echo of the prayer horns that drifted across the valley. Outsiders never stumbled upon this place, for the only path to it was a narrow passage covered in mist and guarded by legends of wandering spirits that frightened travelers away. Yet, to those who lived within, the village was not a secret but the whole world, complete with laughter of children running barefoot across the fields, elders sharing stories of forgotten kings, and festivals where torches lit up the night like fireflies in the dark. Among these villagers lived a young boy named Arjun, whose heart was filled with endless curiosity. Unlike his friends, who were content with tending sheep and listening to tales by the fire, Arjun often gazed at the faraway snow peaks with a longing he could not explain. He would sit by the river for hours, wondering what lay beyond the mountains that cradled his home. One winter morning, while helping his grandfather gather firewood, Arjun discovered an old map hidden in a carved wooden box. The map was worn and yellowed with age, marked with a trail leading out of the village into lands no one dared to explore. His grandfather, seeing the fire in Arjun's eyes, told him in a trembling voice that the village had once been part of a greater kingdom, connected by trade and kinship, but the passage had been sealed by time and fear. Though warned that leaving might bring danger, Arjun felt destiny calling him to uncover the truth that had been buried by generations of silence. When spring came and the mountain passes thawed, Arjun set out with nothing but the map, a small satchel of food, and the blessings of his grandfather. The journey was harsh, icy winds clawed at his skin, and the trails disappeared beneath avalanches of stone and snow, but his determination kept him moving. Days turned into weeks as he crossed deep gorges, battled hunger, and listened to the whispers of the forest that seemed to guide his steps. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Arjun reached a ridge from where he could see a vast valley glittering with lights, bustling with towns, and filled with people unlike any he had ever known. Tears welled in his eyes as he realized he had found the lost connection of his people, a world his village had forgotten. And with that, he knew his return would not only change his own life but awaken his village to the truth that they were part of a much greater story, one that stretched far beyond their hidden mountains.